He clearly didn't see the potential, with all respect to Martin Edwards. If you could see where the football industry per se was heading, and Manchester United in particular, Martin wouldn't have sold me his shareholding for £10 million. It's as simple as that. I identified the true value and potential value of Manchester United. That is undeniable. But I certainly would have said, we need this player. We need to go out and buy this player. And I would have certainly, if I was the owner of the club, I would have sanctioned it and I would have met the price. I think it's simple as that. I would be running a very different model to the Glazers. I mean, that's a fact. And I think the fans should certainly have representation on the board. And I'd certainly have a director of football. I certainly would. Alex was spot on as always. Of course we needed him. And you're right. I did say, Alex, go out and buy that player, whatever it costs. I wanted to bridge the gap between the boardroom and the terraces and show people, look, I'm a football fan first, a businessman second. I'm here. I'm not here to rip your club off. I'm here because I'm a football fan and I believe I can change this wonderful football club into where it should be, which is the greatest football club in the world, bar none.
Good evening and welcome. This week, I've been spending time with Michael Knighton, the man who agreed to buy Manchester United for just £10 million. That was back in 1989, and much has changed since then, of course, but now more than ever, it's fascinating to hear Michael Knighton's verdict on the Glazers and where he thinks our football club should go from here.
It's not just about the business model. You've got to have the right people in place, source the players and go and get them and stop pussyfooting about. So I would look at the executive team. And when you're paying people like Mr. Woodward, I don't know Mr. Woodward, never met him, seems a perfectly nice man as a human being. Would he be my vice executive chairman? No, he wouldn't. I would never put an accountant or an ex-investment banker in charge of a football club. And certainly this Matt Judge, he wouldn't be doing the deals for me. Their business model is all about business, and yet they're not getting it right despite the £1 billion they've spent in the last 7 years on players. They've lost their way again. They've almost moved back to where they were pre-1989. Very frustrating. I said in that blueprint, the reason one must pursue and explore and exploit every commercial avenue is not to pay off my overdraft, not to line my own pockets. It's to enable Manchester United to go out and buy any player in the world, no matter what the cost. That was my aim. And it's only when you generate those level of profits that you can go out and buy any player in the world. Manchester United have been in that position now, literally, for the last, certainly 25 years. And I played my part in that.
Trust me, this is a fascinating video all Manchester United fans must watch. A unique insight from the United fan who sat in the chairman's seat at Old Trafford. Don't miss the full interview only on Man United, the religion.
If it doesn't break your heart to see what's happening down the M62 motorway, you're not really a Manchester United fan. I mean, it's as simple as that. You should be losing your sleep over this to finish 33 points behind the other Reds, the red side of Liverpool. So get your act together, sort it out, or wave bye-bye.
It's a full and frank interview with Michael Knighton, and this brief video is just a taste of his headline quotes. I'm sure his comments will strike a chord with many United fans. So please check out the full interview only on Man United, the religion. I promise it's well worth watching.
Manchester United is bound to be in my blood forevermore. And I'm still a fan, massive fan of Manchester United. So, of course, I would love to make a contribution. The Glazers, look, I think they've had one interview in the last 15 years. And I think their lack of communication with the fans is part of the problem, especially when things are not going well. They need to get in front of the camera, get in front of the supporters, and they need to explain what their ambitions are, where they think it's going wrong, where they think it's going right. They need to explain their business model, what their hopes are. But they don't. They just they don't communicate. They leave it to Woodward. They leave it to their team. And I think that's a mistake. I really do.